Spirits and experience. Is this supposed to be inquisitive? Like, what is this? What are we talking about now?
Long day for you. I ain't gonna lie. It's all good.
She said, nigga, I'm hot.
That's why it's all good. You know what I mean?
We good? We ready? Yeah, that was funny. Yo, peace, king and queens. You are now rocking with the best. This is In Living Black, episode 197. 197. 3 more episodes and we reaching 200.
Wow.
If you're a brand new listener, please subscribe to us immediately.
Right.
Immediately.
This is the time to get in.
Hit that button.
This is the time.
Who you hearing right now is JD. I'm JD, of course. I'm here with a beautiful brother of mine.
Bari, young Yarra.
And we got T in the building. Shout
What
out
up,
to T.
T?
T in the building.
Big gang.
Shout out to T. Yo, listen, if y'all don't know, T only did one show of ours, right?
Yeah.
But like, I feel like she'll do some more shows in the future. You never know. You know what I mean? She's actually a low-key comedian. If you didn't know,
She is.
you don't know. She's funny. She's hilarious.
Absolutely.
If you don't know, you soon will find out in the near future.
Gang.
Yo. Hit it. See, people love texting. You hear that? You heard that rumble?
I heard.
People
This
love
shit
texting
going
me.
off crazy.
People love texting me when I'm
Who
at
hitting you at
work,
this
man.
time
I'm
of
at
day?
work, huh?
Who hitting you at this time of day?
This time of day?
Yeah.
It's 4:00 in the afternoon.
That's what I'm saying.
If people wasn't texting me, I would be worried.
Would you?
Yeah.
Really?
I get worried when people don't text me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not loved.
You someone that needs your phone like constantly like active.
That's a great question. I was finding myself battling with that recently, like, because like one of these few days, I was like, my phone is dead ass dead. Like it was like 4 hours went by and like not one person hit me up. I kind of felt crazy.
What was the feeling? What was it?
That I wasn't loved.
No, you wasn't.
Yeah, that I wasn't loved.
That's not how you felt.
No, I'm telling you right now.
That's not how you felt.
I'm telling you right now. Like nobody had me on their mind. I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying that's just how I felt. Like nobody had my, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had JD or what a lot of people know me as that I won't say unless you know me. Y'all don't let nobody call me my real name.
Not you gatekeeping your name.
I don't let nobody call me my name.
Why?
Nobody calls me my name. People at work call me JD.
But why you don't introduce yourself as whatever your name is?
Because JD is just quicker and easier.
You don't
It's
like,
faster.
You don't like your name though?
I love my name. I'm obsessed with it.
You're obsessed with your name.
I'm obsessed with my name.
But you don't want.
I'm obsessed with my name so much that I want to name my children after the origin my name is around, which surrounds, which is an Arabic name. You get what I'm saying? So I want to name my child Amir and fucking Altair and things of this nature and shit. But like my name right now doesn't need to be known unless it's supposed to be known. You get what I'm saying?
Interesting.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's just not necessary. I feel like this is a stage name. Got to keep it up with the stage vibes.
I understand.
Yes, I'm saying. Do you like to be called Jabari?
Absolutely.
Oh, but you always introduce yourself as Bari.
It's easy. But,
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's still my name though. It's not a whole. It's not like I'm saying, yo, call me
Now call me JD.
thing one.
Call me JD. Thing one. Call me JD. T, do you prefer being called T?
People call me T because they cannot pronounce my name. Because it's spelled Tion.
Yeah, your name is kind of fucked up. just the way it's spelled and how it's pronounced is like it doesn't add up.
There was some
Doesn't add
oomph
up.
in the F.
That was it was like fucked up.
Oh, my
fucked
fault.
up.
My fault.
It's all good.
But say your name?
It's Tiana.
Tiana.
But it's spelled.
Well,
It's spelled Tion, like T-Boz's name.
See?
T-Boz's government name.
See, that's just not right. That's just not right.
I thought it was Tiana too, though.
What you mean?
I didn't think it was Tion.
Tion. You didn't think it was Tion based on how it's spelled?
I didn't think it was Tion. I don't think that's a name.
Of course, it's a name. You mean?
Tion? I never heard somebody say Tion.
T-Boz's name is Tion.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, there we go. Anyways,
Yeah.
Fuck it with names. Yo, on some like terrible news. All right. Just let's get the terrible news out of here real fast before we get to like whatever the conversation is. I see you really chill in these chairs.
Why wouldn't I?
We sitting on some new chairs right now in a new studio.
Gorgeous.
I said new studio, but it's the same studio, but it feels new because with these new chairs and this ambiance, it's giving real relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving real.
I'm at the crib right now.
Yeah, that's what it's feeling like. It's feeling like it's giving CB2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. CB2, CB2 action. We're looking at $1,200. Don't break the legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is easily like a good amount of coin to it. You know what I'm saying? I got my fedora on today.
Yes, you do.
I should be smoking a cigar. Like it's giving cigar vibes. Like cigar with the fedora and the chair, it's giving.
How long you had that fedora?
I had probably 3 years.
Yeah.
This one particularly, yeah. I've been wearing fedoras for like since college.
I know, but you stopped because you cut your hair.
I had to stop because I had my locks, so all my hats are extra large.
Right.
So before I left the shop that you're working at currently,
That's right.
I didn't have my locks. So this was my last hoorah to the fedoras. Because even when I cut my hair, I wasn't wearing fedoras. I was wearing like flat caps and shit.
Right.
That was just an easier transition. Flat caps, baseball caps. So I was like, let me get back into my fedora shit, but I ain't never really felt it. Even wearing this shit right now, it's making me feel a little bit awkward.
Because?
Well, because it's just been so long.
It's been so long.
It's been so long. And it's also like, I'm also hot. Like I'm sweating right now.
Yeah, I'm sweating too. It's hot in here though.
I feel like the AC, I feel a breeze.
Do you?
I feel a breeze.
Where is it?
The AC's right here.
I'm trying to find that.
That's because you got that nice fucking hoodie on and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Essential hoodies are just kind of
It's just
heavy.
thick. Yeah, it's a thick, heavy.
Yeah.
There's a thick, heavy hoodie. So like my thing is, I don't know if I want to get back to it now. Like I've been like really considering. I'm not sure if I want to get back to it.
Get back into it. Pull up on me. Let me get you in the brim, yo.
Yeah. He trying to sell me
Let
now.
me get you in the brim, dog.
You trying to sell me now.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, I would love to see how Bari sells. I ain't go front. This would be
I sound like a regular nigga.
Yeah. Like, yo, this look good on you, nigga.
When they call somebody nigga
Nah.
in the store, but you know, I'm talking regular though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't try to oversell.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I think that's the best way. That's the best way. I'm trying to get you in this hat, man.
hats, you like them if you don't.
It looks good on you, and that's that. You get what I'm saying? I get it.
T, you want a brim?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take one.
Pull up on me. Yo.
Yeah. T will look good in the brand.
Absolutely.
Wolf to 1,000%.
Oh yeah, Wolf for sure.
Yeah, Wolf for sure. Yeah, men with beards look great in fedoras.
Yeah.
You gotta have a fedora in your arsenal.
If you got a beard.
If you got a beard, 1,000%.
I'm gonna grow a beard.
You gonna grow?
You got to grow a beard now?
Pressing madness now. Come on, let's get serious. Let's get serious now.
Into it.
Today, as we're recording this, when you guys hear this, it'll probably be a week has passed. But today, Takeoff has passed. I want to say condolences to Quavo, Takeoff, Offset, and his family, his friends, and people that know him and love him and cherish him. I just think it's it's such a sad. Listen, man, I woke up this morning. It was bright and early, probably 7 a.m. Somebody texted me like, yo, oh my God, Takeoff. Takeoff has got murdered. Takeoff got murdered. And I was like, what? First thing that person does is tell me to go on Twitter, right? Twitter is a news source and shit. So I was like, as soon as I went on Twitter, I saw it. You know what I mean? Not only did I see it, though, I also saw, like, I hate that people do this, the video. Quavo fucking crying out and all that shit. It was just a lot. Like, it was just too much for me to watch. I ain't watched the whole thing. But as soon as I heard Quavo, like, cry out and, like, try to look around for help to help his nephew, I I was like, no. And then it threw my whole day off, to be honest with you. I ain't leave the bed. I told you I got up at 7. I ain't leave the bed until like 9. TV was off. But it also made me like, I know I hit you guys up in a group chat. And I was like, yo, we actually got to really tap in to this brunch thing like not every Sunday, but once a month on a Sunday, we got to tap in with each other, man. You know why? Because there's so much bullshit happening in this world. And regardless of how Takeoff got murdered, it's another black life going way too soon. He was only 28. That's our age. Like, he didn't even get to see 30. I don't even know how that looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I thought about a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't leave the bed for like 2-3 hours, man, to be honest with you. So, like, that shit, like, threw off my whole day. Because I was getting up early, probably gonna hit the gym. So then I was just like, I didn't even know how to feel about the energy of the world, you know? Yeah, man, it was just another black life gone. And I want to like make sure that all of us, even including the people that's listening or watching, to know that, I love you. You know what I mean? I cherish you as a black person, period. You know what I'm saying? I think this is what I was talking about like last week. We should not like with the whole Kanye situation, like imagine, God forbid, but like something like that happens to Ye or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like some bad happens to Ye and then we all feel bad as a community. I think we should just like all like just like hug each other for real. You know what I mean? You listen to this with someone you like, you just hug that person right next to you type shit. You text somebody, you call someone, tell them that you love them, that you cherish them, make sure you make some time for them to hang out and, do the things that like friends do or that lovers do and live this life because we only got one.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. I mean, it was the first news I woke up to for sure. I saw your text. First thing I read, I was like, wow. I read Takeoff and I was like, Takeoff?
Yeah.
I only know one Takeoff.
Yeah.
I know he ain't dead.
Yeah.
So who you talking about for real? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, really? Like that, like Takeoff?
Random.
Like
super random.
And I feel like out of all the members of the Migos, like I feel like I identify with him the most.
Yeah, because you're quiet and chill.
He's super low key.
Yeah.
All he do is get fly and rap well too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's who got murdered for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it just sucks, man. It's just mad unfair for real. Like, it's mad unfair. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely didn't deserve that shit. You know what I mean? Like, wasn't even, and he was just being low, from what I read, he was just being low key.
Yeah.
He was just being low key. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to stay out of it, and he still got popped. And I've heard like from a lot of sources that was a friendly fire situation. Yeah, that's what's been reported.
And then that's what's like the saddest part about it.
That's the saddest part.
That's why you can't even speak to like, you could probably throw in the cliche shit like, hey man, when are we going to stop this killing each other and shit? Like, I mean, I wrote on my Instagram post, I was like, look, man, I said, I feel like, are we still at war? You get what I'm saying? Like, this feels like war. Like, people are out here just armed. Don't even know how to use a gun, though.
Nah.
Because at the end of the day, to friendly fire someone, you don't know how to use a weapon.
Yeah.
And a lot of niggas just think because you have a gun, you could use a weapon. Nah, you gotta actually train. Now, if I was in Quavo or the Migos situation or any like A-list celebrity and I had the money and the funds to hire security, I'm hiring security. I don't want my boys to be my security. I'm pretty sure we know niggas that have guns on them, but so what? That's not the case that like, yo, they know how to use that shit.
Definitely not.
You need somebody that's like well-trained in that vibe where it's like, okay, something's looking like it's about to happen. Let's bounce up out of here, but in a way it's safe. And I'm not like worried about my own people shooting my own person.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple problems at hand. Like the fact that there's just so many accessible guns is obviously a huge problem. But then it's like, this niggas just don't know how to just defuse situations any other way but to back out a weapon for it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know what happened at that dice game or whatever.
Yeah.
But I doubt it escalated to a point where you
feel like you had a gun.
Pull out a gun and know what I mean, just start letting off for no reason. You know what I mean? So people really gotta, black people, like really just gotta like kind of just work on yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that hard to do for real. I mean, it may sound like a daunting task because we all got shit going on.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But it's like you gotta stop making excuses for yourself, dog, and like do some work.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. You know what I mean? Like a nigga just lost his life for no reason.
Yeah.
Cause you didn't know how to handle yourself any other way. You know what I mean? Like that's trash for real. And we get in our own way all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like we place blame on everybody else, but it's like, yo, like, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like it's no read for that, son. So I don't know. I just hope people just really kind of focus on themselves and like actually like get serious and intentional of like, yo, I gotta become a better person for real. Cause what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, we wanted somebody for no reason, dog. Like, I don't know, this sucks, yo. But you know, shit gonna keep happening though. I don't really see any.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it stopping. I like fucking read some tweets that was like very like conspiracy theorist wise, not as far as like why Takeoff died, but like everything happens in cycles, right? So everything happens in cycles. So like in the 90s, a lot of hip hop artists died. And then in the early 2000s, hip hop kind of like had a transcending moment. And this, like now it's that cycle happening again. A lot of hip hop artists are dying.
That's true.
From the span of like 5, 6 years. And now I think next year is going to be a transcending situation happening with hip hop or the culture and things of this nature. Like the way they broke it down was kind of science. I'm not even going to lie. I kind of wish I had it at hand. I would have probably just like, you know what I mean? Just like read it through. But I think where we at as a society, man, I think we got, like you said, man, I think we got a lot of work to do, man.
It's a ton.
It's a ton of work.
It's a ton of work.
It's a ton of work to do.
It's probably a lifetime's worth of work, but I mean,
For sure.
I'm never gonna like say that we can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I would never lose faith in black people for real, but
You shouldn't.
But it's tough. It sucks though.
Cheers to Takeoff, man.
Bro, cheers to Takeoff.
If you got something, pour it up. Cheers.
Takeoff.
Cheers.
Please cheers Takeoff for real. Rest in peace. Favorite Takeoff verse?
Oh, you know I don't got that offhand.
Oh, you don't got one?
Nah, do you?
Probably Avalanche from Culture 3. The first.
That's
first
shit
song,
hard. Yeah.
The end of that song. That might be my favorite.
Yeah, I think after that verse, a lot of people realized that, oh, he's actually one of them. Like he's the spitter of the spitters of the group, for sure.
Son, it's so crazy. Like you can never forget. Like I mean, when we was introduced to the Migos, it was Takeoff.
It was Takeoff and Quay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seth wasn't even there for real, so he really been holding it down forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so for him to go out like this, damn, son.
I also hope that Offset and Quavo. I hope. I hate that this will have to bring them together. That's the other part, yeah.
I haven't even followed what's been going on.
Me neither.
I don't even know why they're not all on the same page. But damn,
because you figure it's nothing that big where it's like this is not something that they can fix.
Yeah, right.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now for this to you would assume this might bring everybody together. You know what I mean? But,
you have to.
But the fact that this had to happen,
right?
It's like damn, dog. It just sucks. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. It's not good. It's terrible. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, let me tell you something. Can we switch gears?
Please.
Rest in peace, Takeoff.
1,000.
I got something to share with y'all. I didn't know T was gonna do the show, but T, forgive me. This is a thing that I wanted to bring to the podcast.
I'm sure T could.
Oh, not forgive you.
Nah, I'm sure T could provide some great insight on whatever you about to say.
I hope you can't. I hope you can. All right, so here's the thing. For years.
Yes?
I'm ready to talk about this.
Oh.
I'm ready to talk about this. For years, right?
Should I sit up?
Everybody should sit up.
Okay. Sit up.
For years, this is a crazy transition, by the way.
Okay.
But I'm here now.
Oh, we here.
Got a little drink in me.
197.
For years, I was always on the fence about ass eating.
This is a transition that I was not prepared.
That you wasn't prepared for. No, you
I didn't know
wasn't.
we was gonna go straight to ass eating.
No.
We could have gone many places.
No. But this is a transition I want to hear
Straight
early.
to ass eating. But I'm here though.
I want to hear early on.
I mean, I walk with you on that one. Go ahead.
I'm talking about a man getting his ass eaten.
Oh.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Bear with me.
I'm here with you. You got me.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
Can I start by saying that the gays were up to something?
That's what.
Hold on.
That's what you start by saying.
Let me tell you something.
The gays
Hey.
were up to something.
Hey, have you ever gotten your ass eaten?
I have not.
I just want to ask that.
I haven't.
Okay.
I have not.
Well, I have.
I can't even. I'm trying to sip my drink for the life.
You can't. You sip your drink right now. If you got a drink, put it down. You gonna
Hold
spit it
on.
out.
I just want to get through this story.
Get through it.
Not the story, really, because I'm not getting descriptive with it. But I could. But I'm saying, getting your ass eaten is by far the best thing to ever experience as a man.
Wow.
And I'm just going to say that.
As a man, holistically, it's the best thing that a man could ever experience going through life is getting his ass.
Well, like, in sex.
Oh, sure.
The orgasm, listen, after that happened, I was like, I got to talk about this on the pod. Because, and it's just been taken, I just had it stored up. But I decided, like, today's the day I wanted to share the stories.
Sure. This happened a while ago, you said.
Sure.
Sure. I mean, it's
happened.
multiple times since then. I'm going to assume.
It's happened.
Sure. Sure it has.
Right? Mm-hmm. Getting your ass eaten might be, no, like, I orgasmed. See, I didn't think T was gonna be here. No. See, can I tell you this as a brother? I'm just like,
No, as a brother.
I'm sharing this to the people,
please,
that are gonna listen to. No, because I feel like we had a stigma behind, like, you know, men don't want to get their ass eaten and shit like that. Like, what position are you doing? Like, how your legs is gonna be. By the way,
get into that.
By the way. No! By the way,
Yes.
it's the most vulnerable position you'll be in.
And that is.
Yo, this nigga trying to expose me, yo. You're a nasty guy.
I just want to know.
Yo, you a nasty dude.
I just wanted to know. You already taking it there. I thought you was going to take it there for real.
Let me tell you something. I had no options. The girl had my legs. She had me invulnerable.
The girl had my legs. The girl had my legs. Wow. Spread eagle. Lamborghini Doors.
Extreme. Wow. Extreme.
Why you say Lamborghini?
That's how they open up.
Jesus.
Extreme. And nah, I can't even get details. Well, I should have got. Yo, I'll tell you, it's up there. Ass eating ladies. That's y'all next vibe. I see why y'all love it. Here's what we not doing though. We not putting no fingers nowhere.
Sure.
Nowhere. That's not what's happening.
1,000%.
We not doing that.
Not doing that.
We're not doing the fingers. That's out of the question.
Definitely not.
But the ass eating, please.
It's a vibe.
What? I was like, I gotta talk about this, man. I mean, I was.
So what walk me through it? Like, you know what I mean? You was
Shorty was giving me head.
Right?
She went to the balls.
Sure.
Love.
As one does.
T, respectfully.
Respectfully.
She went to Gooch area.
Please.
Okay. Then I'm like, the tongue went like a little nice.
The tongue went a little nice.
I was like, oh, felt good though. I said, oh, but you know, I like, oh, didn't expect that.
Did you
like a little jolt, little jolt.
It was jarring at first.
Jarring.
But he was like, okay, I'm here.
Then proceeds to like kiss. She kissed
Your asshole.
the asshole.
Wow.
Because yo, here on Living Black, we don't always talk about sex, but I just feel like, you know what I mean?
We here. It's a
Yeah, nah.
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
It's not even our normal.
It's not even a normal. It's not even a normal recording day.
Everything's a little off. Today,
Everything's
you
a
know
little.
what I mean?
It's a. Anyways, she proceeds to like kiss, and I just like, I guess she like fed off my reactions, which was probably like, I enjoy this.
She was feeding, all right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Yo, then she like goes in, and I guess like her neck couldn't get the angle, so then she just like had the vibes just up.
Wow.
And I just was like, it's too late to stop this motion.
Right.
As she's eating ass, she's stroking.
No.
And I was like,
Now we're here.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead here.
Now we're here.
I died.
No, yeah, I understand.
Died immediately. I almost went on the website K Jewelers just to see if
Wow, you was gonna buy something.
what's your ring size.
You was gonna buy something? You was gonna buy.
Fellas, I can't lie to you that it's not one of the best feelings I've ever.
Every kiss does begin with K. So that makes sense.
No, yeah. No. It's
T, thoughts?
I eat ass, but
she said, yo, he both did that. He said,
yeah. So I mean, hey, I'm not surprised that you had that reaction that you're like, this is amazing. So there's that.
now when you eat ass, right?
Please.
Do you like you do that motion with him?
No.
Or he just does that himself?
I've never done that.
He just holds his legs.
Maybe one time, because I've only done this with one person. Maybe one time that he's held his legs, but
Yeah.
I've never felt compelled to.
To like hold his shit.
Yeah.
Maybe because his legs is spread. See, me, you had to hold my legs just now in that moment because I didn't expect this whole shit to happen.
Right. So she was like, all right, like we're here. I'm gonna just kind of take control of the whole thing. You know
so
what I
she
mean?
could get like really in it.
Yeah. But that's why I'm also jerk your shit for real. So I just got you.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, I just got
It's
you.
like you getting DP'd, but I'm sorry.
Oh,
Pause.
DP is
But you getting
crazy. TP is crazy.
the stroking and it's the same
No,
thing.
it's
There's a lot going on.
It was no, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of motion.
There's a lead.
It was like very much so like if you record this moment, our OnlyFans will pop off. I just don't think a lot of women eat ass. Or maybe they do. They just secretive about it.
No, I don't know. I think probably more do than you might think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's kind of a thing for real. Like it's just sex. So you know what I mean? Women.
It's the first woman to ever eat my ass.
Sure. But is this the first time that you ever feel comfortable getting your ass ate though? If
That's a great question.
If somebody was to try to do it before, like, would you even?
I've been comfortable with the thought of it for like 3 years now, 3-4 years. You know what I mean?
It's just the first time somebody just took initiative. Like, I'm
Initiative. I mean, the most initiative I've ever seen in my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was initiative.
Yeah, that's initiative for sure.
That's it. That's initiative.
That's initiative for sure.
Initiate.
And did y'all ever have a conversation about getting your ass prior to?
No,
happening?
we had a conversation about getting their ass eaten. You know what I'm saying?
That was your first psychology.
It was just
it
like
was
one of
though,
those.
right?
It was
Yeah.
one of those. But here's the thing. I don't think they was going to eat my ass until I ate theirs. So like it's more of like a. You're comfortable with me eating, like I'm like eating ass. You're comfortable because me like the thought of me eating ass a year ago, even 2 years ago, was just out of no.
Yeah.
No. And now it's like, it looks nice now to me. Like now you got to eat the ass.
You got to eat it.
Not everyone's ass.
Sure.
Let's not get crazy.
Sure, you can't just be eating that.
You can't be eating everybody's ass.
That's insane.
Just like you can't be eating everybody's pussy, but you don't feel the same way.
Excuse me?
Oh, I thought you said that. I thought you said that already.
I never said that.
Oh, my
by the way.
bad.
I never said.
I swear I thought you said that.
I never said I'm just out here eating everybody pussy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said that. I'm sorry. I thought you said you would eat pussy.
No, have I said I would eat somebody pussy on the first date? Perhaps.
Yeah, okay.
Perhaps.
Okay, my bad.
It's all vibe.
I read that wrong.
I'm not a munch, though.
Yeah, you're not a munch.
I'm not a munch.
My bad. I
That's
read that.
insane.
I read that completely.
They call me a munch. I ain't gonna.
No, I did, but not purposely.
How dare you?
Not purposely.
How dare you?
I apologize. That was crazy.
Maybe you got his ass say, "How dare you?"
Nah, fellas, nothing wrong with being a munch. If that's who you are,
If that's who you are,
then that's who you are.
Own it though. You just gotta own it.
You gotta accept that.
You gotta own it.
I feel sorry for you, but you gotta accept it.
I mean, sometimes that's the cause. That's the only cause they dealt for real.
Right.
Like, they might not.
That's how they get. That's how they get in for.
That might somebody get in.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, man, I wanted to come on the pod. I wanted to share my experience. I wanted men to feel comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If she wants to eat your ass, let her.
Just let it do it.
I promise you, it's the craziest orgasm you'll ever feel in your life.
Is it? Can you even describe it in words to some level?
I thought my heart was going to pop out of my chest.
Palpitations, just going crazy.
When the tongue was going swoop, swoop, whoop, loop,
Wow.
choop, coop,
Swoop, swoop,
choop, loop,
choop, loop.
and cuckoo. Wow. I was like,
scoop poop.
I was like, first of all, I said, hold up, did I come? I thought I came.
What, out your ass?
No.
No, that would be something.
That would be wild. That would be a new trick. That would be a different one.
Oh, yeah.
No, nigga, just like period.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I came. But I didn't. But when I did come, my
You
Lord.
had an orgasm. You didn't come.
I didn't come. I just had a huge orgasm. So like it felt like I was like, first of all, orgasm is way better than nothing.
Wow.
Telling you that right now.
I want to experience it.
I think women could maybe, I don't know. You're right. Orgasm feels better than like climaxing, I would presume.
It's full body.
Full body. That's what it was. I felt it. I was like, nigga, I'm weak. Like,
By the experience?
nigga, I was like this, I'm weak.
You couldn't move for a
Bro,
minute.
first of all, I came out the shower and I was like, I'm done for the day. Like,
you
I don't want to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even, first of all, I slept like a baby.
What time of day did this happen?
Damn, what time? I actually don't recall.
Was it nighttime, though?
It had to be.
It had to be at
It
night.
had to be in nighttime. I can't recall. Yeah, I would say nighttime. No words. I have no words to describe that feeling. Like, you know when a woman gets really good head and you kind of have like an orgasmic moment, like if she really sucking your, like crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2-hand strokes with the up to the head, down, and it's like,
Everything.
it's not that though. It's better.
Better than that.
It's way better. It's indescribable.
I mean, they say our G-spot is in our ass, so.
It is in our ass. I don't want to go past that.
No, I mean, going past that, well, like, what are we doing? Going past the G-spot.
Going past is like, no, I'm talking about like,
No, we're just getting
with
fucked.
fingers and like pegging. Oh, fuck, nigga.
I'm saying, like,
All I'm saying though is the gaze is up to something because them niggas is climaxing, orgasming, all types of vibes. Cause that shit right there, that was just fucking tongue.
you're right, that was his fucking tongue.
I do want to talk to a straight man that has been that gets his ass fingered and like probably pegged though. I probably would have a conversation with a nigga like that. Like, why? And what made you comfortable with doing that? And how does it not make you feel less than a man?
It's a lot of questions.
I
So many.
think that's what they like about it, though.
What,
that-
dominance?
Yeah, I think men who like to be pegged, it's relinquishing power. And so it's really about what you like in the bedroom. Like, what kind of power dynamic do you like? Like me, as a woman, I like my male partner, to be overpowering me.
Yeah.
But some men want to release that dominance.
That's real.
Yeah, that's real.
That's real shit.
Do you feel like you're a dominant person in the bedroom?
I wouldn't say I'm overly dominant. Nah, I feel like I could assert my dominance, but I don't think I'm just like a dominant nigga in the bed.
You could also be like a sex slave. Like she
Well.
could slap you.
I would be open to being slapped.
Right.
For sure. I'm not against being slapped at all. I'm not against violence. But I mean, yeah.
Violence.
I guess it all just depends on what kind of mood
He's
I'm
not
in.
against the vibe.
I'm not in the bedroom.
I slap niggas in the bedroom. So.
You got to a little bit.
Yeah.
I've been slapped.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, being slapped.
Slap is a vibe.
Yeah, I've been slapped, but then the last time I was slapped so hard.
See, that's the thing.
I was slapped so hard that I've been like, now I'm scarred.
That's it.
Nobody's ever slapped
That
me.
woman was trying to get some anger out on you. Like, you must have did something to her, and she was like, all right, nigga.
Whole ears ringing.
See, why are you slapping me up here for real? Like there's a placement to the
Miss
slap.
Time the
It's
slap.
right here on the chin.
Right
It
here.
should never be over here. And no, never open palm.
Yeah,
never
open
like the
palm
whole
is crazy. Open palm
Just the
is crazy.
fingers for real.
She
Open
did there
palm.
owe you the fade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she wanted to fight you.
Yeah, probably.
She wanted to fight
That's
you.
probably like after an argument.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I think it was.
I just don't think I want to go through that again. Cause I was like, get off of me. And my shit went soft so quickly.
Yeah, you just
You just
Rang my
my
ears.
ears. Like, what are you doing? But anyway, ain't the point. But yeah, man. Thank you for giving me. Let me get that story off. You was laughing a little bit.
No, thank you.
That was some pod
Thank
gold.
you. That was a great story. I appreciate that.
Well, yeah, yo, T, I apologize.
No, I'm with it.
Nah, she chilling.
Yeah, I can see.
A nasty talk.
Yo, to tap in with what we was having conversations with last week. I don't know if you saw that Kyrie Irving shit that's been going around.
Yeah,
Where like, they call him an
Semitic.
Semitic. How you feel about that? Like, cause he retweeted a video that Alex Jones had like thing about Negroes being the first Jews.
Yeah. I can't speak to that. I definitely did not watch the film.
Yeah, I ain't watched the film
I
either.
don't know what it's about. But I mean, yeah. So I don't know if he's promoting anti-Semitism with that particular film.
Yeah.
People that watched it claim that he was. I don't know. But I mean,
Here's my thought. Real quick. My thought is, in this whole situation, right? I feel like, can like anyone speak like bad about Jewish people without being called anti-Semitic, or is that
I don't think so.
like you got it? So if you speak bad, or like not bad, but like not in the best light of the Jews, are you anti-Semitic? Because that's what it seemed like. Like they just throwing that label around now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you say some wild shit about black people, then you're liberate racist. It's the same shit, though. I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think so.
why not?
Because Andrew Schultz says bad things about.
I don't know. I don't know what he says.
I mean, he makes jokes that might be that are offensive to black people. Joe Rogan.
And if somebody called these white men racist, would that be like asinine to say? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like also it wouldn't be asinine to say, but I don't think it's
I don't know if it's that accurate, but it wouldn't if I saw I've seen Joe Rogan say nigga mad times in a montage.
Yeah.
If you called him racist, I'm not gonna argue that he is.
Right.
You know what I mean? He might be.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, I mean, you say a bunch of wild shit about a particular group.
But that's different though. I feel like that is more of an accurate thing. Me like retweeting something or me stating a fact about some race. Yeah. That's why I can't even call Andrew Schultz racist. Like he may just be pointing out black truth. I don't want to hear from him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to I might not call him like, you know what I'm saying, a racist per se. You get what I'm saying? He may just like, I don't like the way you said that shit, but I'm not gonna like throw that label around. You get what I'm saying? I just don't want to like, I feel like society is now, especially like with the times we're in, you can thank Kanye for that because everything is heightened now. So if you say shit wrong about these group of people, and the Jews, then you are automatically anti-Semitic, and I just don't like that. I just don't think it's all right. I didn't find nothing wrong with Kyrie retweeting something that's an accurate fact in history, right? Just because of the person who's like who tweeted the movie, which is Alex Jones and shit like that, which isn't the best dude, right?
I wouldn't say so.
Yeah. So it isn't the best dude. So like people might gain traction towards that. But I think they saying that he was promoting this and the owner like coming out on Twitter saying like Kyrie doing this and that is all wrong, blah, 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 like in the public eye. And this man is on your team. I just thought it was just like, yo, like, why is people attacking people just for like doing like things that like people been doing? You know what I'm saying? Not saying like, if it's hate, it's hate. You get what I'm saying? If Kyrie had promoted some hatred towards Jews or towards whatever type of race of people, then I understand. But like, it's just not that.
Yeah, but that's why it depends what was being said in that film, though.
In the film, yeah.
Like it might have been like some super like fucked up shit about Jewish people, and it may very well much come across as anti-Semitic. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like I saw, like you saw the when Kyrie was getting into it with the reporter.
Yeah, with the reporter. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, and he was saying like you was promoting it, and Kyrie was like, I wasn't. I mean, like that's definitely what promoting is, though. Like you put something on your public platform, you got millions of followers. You know what I mean? Like you putting some shit out there in hopes that some people watch it. Like you are promoting a film, like regardless of what
the optics look.
That is what promotion is for real.
The optics look like he's promoting.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and he did. You know what I mean? And I don't know what's in the movie, but it's like, I mean, Jewish people probably saw that shit and was like, yo, like what's
up with this? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And then you saw the people at the game last night come back.
With the anti, yeah.
You feel me? So I mean, Kyrie put himself out there to get whatever backlash she's getting.
Real ridicule,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like, and he can't also turn around and be mad at some shit like, this is what you're doing, bro. I mean, like, I'm not calling you anti-Semitic, but you know, it could come across that way. So you got a whole, like, you know what you're doing. Man, Kyle always know what he's doing for real. You know what I mean, but he played the victim a lot, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he played the victim a lot.
Yeah, that dehumanizing thing, situation.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you saying mad words right now, nigga. Like Kyle say a lot of words. Like, and Kyrie thinks he's the smartest nigga in the room at all times.
Yeah.
And that's his main problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro. Like, and Kyrie is an intelligent dude. I believe that. You know what I mean? Like, he's a smart dude. But like, stop, bro. Like, stop. How you do it? He does it to himself, my nigga. Like, and I fuck with Kyrie. I do, because I think like a lot of things, shit that he stands for, I stand for too. You know what I mean? Like, I love that he's like he about his people for real.
Yeah.
And he put he's on the front line and he helps. But it's like, come on, son. He talks a lot and he says a lot of wild shit. It's like, son, just be quiet. Sometimes, just be quiet, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and then don't play the victim when you know what you're doing for real.
So how would you have answered that reporter there? Because I actually didn't like the way the reporter spoke to him either.
Wow, what he did?
I just like, you're not answering the question. You're not answering the question. I'm asking you something and shit like that.
I mean,
I don't know if I would have went back and forth with the reporter, but I definitely would have answered him. Like, you're not going to talk to me like that. I think that's why he said, you're dehumanizing me. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta listen back and see what the reporter said that was either offensive or labeled as dehumanizing.
I'm not saying it's what he's saying. I'm saying the way he says it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, you're not answering the question. Blah, blah, blah. You don't think you're promoting this. Blah, blah, blah. Like, getting like a little bit loud or above himself.
I mean, that's not unlike what any reporter has done in the past with any athlete regarding anything.
For sure.
Like that's his job.
Yeah.
His job is to ask questions. Athletes begin super defensive and don't want to do it. That's cool. But it's like, I got a job to do too, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to write my whatevers. I'm trying to report back to whatever network I work for. I mean, I don't know, son. I mean, that shit happens. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, my nigga. Like, I mean, you know, Kyrie he be doing a lot. Kyrie
does do a lot sometimes, but I ain't think right in that moment he was like all the way wrong. I don't know if I would have used dehumanizing, but I get why he coming from, like, why he felt like the reporter was talking down on him in a way. Because if your tone is crazy, your tone is too crazy. You get what I'm saying? Shut that shit down for a second. You know what I mean? Like, does anybody have any other questions? Then you try to like leave that dude alone. You know, does anybody have any other questions? Any other questions? You try to like escape that. And homie kept talking. So it was more so of yo, I'm using this for clickbait. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think Kyrie needed to stated that either. Like, he stated like, yo, you're going to use this for you so you could be Instagram famous or whatever the fuck he said. And I'm like, you don't need to say that. Like, leave that man where he at. You said your piece, I agreed with it completely. Leave him where he at. And then walk away from that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you know. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Shout out to Kyrie, man. Your Nets got to win. Your Nets got to win, man, yesterday.
They did.
Yeah, that's got to win yesterday.
And fired
They fired the head coach the next day.
What's happening?
I love the NBA, man.
And then hired a suspended coach. That's the illest part too.
That was disrespectful. I don't know.
That's the illest part of it.
I don't know about that shit, man. That was weird, man. And you know what it was?
This is weird.
You know what it was? KD definitely controlled that situation.
What situation? What, with Steve Nash?
Well, with Steve Nash. Yeah, because he said y'all want the coach fired, right? And then the coach didn't get fired. He said, all right, I'm going to give y'all some games. The owner and the fucking president probably saw like, all right, KD was right. This nigga Nash cannot coach a fucking team to save his fucking life.
It wasn't great.
Hey, listen.
It wasn't great.
There's no secret that Steve Nash is one of my favorite players, if not my most favorite player ever, right? I've always been a Steve Nash fan.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a terrible head coach. Terrible head coach.
Listen, man.
Egregious even. So they fired his ass, man.
He did.
Fired his ass, man. I felt sorry for the man, but he got to go. Then they going to hire Udoka. That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
That's mad funny.
But the Nets is going to win some games, man.
They're going to win games, but is that the point, though?
What you mean?
If they're not winning the championship, then what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, they're going to win.
You think the Nets was going to win a championship in the first place?
Nah. But I mean, like, but that's the point. It's like, who gives a fuck about games?
Okay.
I mean, like, why we here? We all came here to win a trip.
Right.
And that's not happening, so it's like, I don't give a fuck about no games. You know what I mean? Like,
how you feeling with the NBA season being back? Like, you feeling that vibe that the NBA is back? Like, you feeling good about it?
I mean, I'm watching games.
Nah, my shit been low, yo.
What you mean? Like,
I'm not feeling it the same.
I mean, teams aren't that good, though. I mean, the teams that niggas thought they was going to be good are bad. And the teams that you thought going to be bad are good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a weird season so far.
It's a weird season.
It's like 6 games in and shit. Like, it's been pretty off, but, you know, I don't know. It's an NBA. Sports.
It's been a little strange for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a little strange to watch. So I'm not getting that NBA feel back. My guys are not coming on Thursday nights. They're coming on Tuesday nights inside the NBA. Everything is a little strange for me right now in the moment.
The energy is off in the atmosphere altogether.
The energy is off out here, son.
Like,
Are we in a Scorpio Saturn or something like that?
I don't know.
Ain't you niggas in astrologies?
I'm a Scorpio.
You a Scorpio?
Your
God
birthday
bless
coming
your
up?
soul. Jesus
When your
Christ.
birthday?
November 16th.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's a couple of weeks. Oh.
What you doing, T?
What you did?
I don't know.
You don't know what you're doing?
No.
I thought you
Still, turn up.
You going to be in town or you going out of town, though?
I'll be here in New York.
All right, if you doing something, fuck with us.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit niggas up. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up to a tea. I want a tea celebration.
Yeah, I want to see what a tea outing is like. You know what I mean?
Probably some like, you know what I mean, some Oakland shit.
That'd be fly.
Some Kamaya.
Bring a little
man,
Oakland to New York. Oh, some Kamaya?
some Kamaya, yeah.
Who else from Oakland?
Underrated.
Who else from Oakland?
Yeah, who else from Oakland?
Kaylani.
Larry June?
Kehlani.
They're just from San Francisco.
San Francisco.
But still the Bay.
Say
Still the Bay, though.
Still the
Still the Bay. You
Lil
got-
Russell's from the Bay.
Oh, Lil Russell.
40, Too Short.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. No
Of
legend.
course, yeah.
I feel like there's some new one.
Sounds like a new rapper.
Sweetie, Kaylani.
Oh, Sweetie's from
I
Oakland.
mean, the thing about Oakland is like we're known for out the trunk. So like a lot of our artists, we have a lot of dope people. We have a huge underground scene.
Yeah.
So like there's a lot of people. There's Sulan, like maybe Lil Kayla. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Day Sulan.
Like there's a lot of underground people.
Day Sulan from Oakland?
No, they're called Sulan, not Day Sulan.
Oh, you talking
Day
about,
Sulan. I do some.
you talking about the YG artist?
YG. Oh, you said Sulan.
Yeah, Sulan.
I don't
They're 2 women.
I may have still seen them though. I may have still seen them. Word.
Okay.
Say that.
Yeah. Vice, I'm trying to see what the Bay doing. You know what I mean? What the Bay vibes is. Mm-hmm. What the Bay. I would.
Trying to get hyphy?
No, I wouldn't get high.
Hyphy. What
does that mean?
Not high.
What does high for me?
Hyphy.
What is that?
Like turned up.
Yeah, that's hyphy tea. That's
Hyphy,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
my name,
Like,
YG.
that's a
The
fact.
hyphy movement was
Oh, I never knew that. I thought it said hype. I thought it said hype tea. Nah, hyphy. Okay, can't try to get hyphy. That's funny.
Yeah.
That was good.
So you should have still had locks for this moment. I ain't gonna lie.
Why is that?
Christ had drits.
So shake 'em. I ain't got none, but I plan on growing some. Imagine what the Hebrews going down.
Yo, if you see my face, I'm like, y'all niggas is just talking different.
Nigga, you know we 40.
Yeah, but I don't know 40 lyrics to just recite this shit off.
Of course you do.
No, I don't.
Those you do.
No.
Those don't need 40 lyrics. I know. I'll tell you that. It's those the first 3 bars and that's it. Tell me when to go. You know what I'm saying?
Now you didn't do his voice though. Oh man, what's been on your mind lately, man?
My mind.
Yeah,
Shit.
tap in. So why? I know you wrote down what is a creative. Why you wrote that?
I wrote that because I feel like because I do a podcast.
Okay.
People be labeling me as a creative for real. But
You don't feel like a creative?
I'm not really, no.
Shit is hard work.
I've never really felt like a creative. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think of creative, I feel like
Creating sneakers and shit.
no. Nah, there's people that's like people just an ideas person. Like somebody just has like just constant ideas. You know what I mean? Like whether they come to fruition or not, like the mind just never stops working. There's always they're thinking of some new, some fresh shit for real. And my brain just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my brain is, I be talking to myself constantly. It don't really be it don't be no creative shit. You know what I mean? And I have an idea every now and again. I might bring to the table like, oh word, I got a good moment, but I don't feel like I'm creative enough that to be just called a creative. Just gotta do a podcast. You know what I mean? Like that, even though this is it's a creative platform, this is kind of, I feel like the extent of where my creativity goes throughout the week. And so like,
Who you think is a creative then?
people who create art for real, like constantly, you know what I mean? Like and anybody really, I mean, musicians, fucking sculptors.
You don't think so? You don't think podcasters are creatives?
No, I think, podcasting is creative.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking about me.
You.
Me as a person, I don't feel like I should be called a creative just because I do a podcast.
Because you do one thing creative. You shouldn't be called a creative.
I just don't feel that. I mean, I feel like that's like imposter syndrome for real. I don't feel like I'm creative enough to be called a creative just because I do a podcast on a weekly basis. You know what I mean? Like that's just not how I feel for real. So I was like, that's why I was like, what makes somebody a creative? You know what I mean? Like that's why I was like, yo, I feel like somebody just always has ideas and they're bringing new shit to the table, or they improving on a design that you already knew for real. Like I don't know, just somebody who just does fly shit all the time and whatever medium they do for real. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like I'm that creative enough to be called a creative, but you know.
Yeah, both things could be true though. You know what I mean? Like as far as being creative, you could just do one thing that's a creative. I mean that's in a creative space. I still think you deserve that title, like being a creative, because this is like a lot of work to just come up with like topics every fucking week and like hold discussions for like more than an hour and keep coming in and things of that nature and how we can market this and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying?
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
'Cause I had the same issue recently, like when I was throwing the show, when I started throwing the hip hop shows,
Yes.
when I was screenwriting and everything. I'm like, I'm not an artist. I'm not creative. Like I don't really like get into it like y'all, because I be surrounded by people all the time that's doing things, but you are. It's not really necessarily about what you do. It's really how your mind approaches things in general. You can creatively paint a house, like you can do anything, approach a conversation in a way that makes you a creative because of the way that you approach the conversation.
That's a ball.
Really people who are unconventional, who can think outside the box. You give me the vibe as if you're someone who thinks outside the box, even with the way that you represent yourself with your personality. So I would say you're creative because you are an outside the box ass nigga.
I appreciate that, too. Thank you.
Yeah. Like you look at someone, you could tell when somebody's a creative. You know what I mean? I think even by the way, people dress, you know what I mean, as an expressive way and an expressive vibe, like that's a creative vibe to me. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got to be on some like, you could be working a 9 to 5, but the way you dress is very creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just be so like, I don't know. I consider myself creative.
You are.
Yeah, I mean, you should though. I consider you creative too. You know what I'm saying? You should consider yourself that.
But why not yourself?
That's what I'm saying, because we both do the same thing.
I disagree. I mean, we both podcast.
Right.
But I mean, you have a lot of ideas though. I don't, like, I'm not, it's just not how my brain.
Nigga, you have ideas. This nigga have ideas.
I don't know. My ideas fucking, they is once every, you know what I mean? They come and go for real. So I gotta have like a really good creative idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just the way I view creative, I feel like they just always kind of, their brain just never stops.
Yeah, well.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that I understand. I understand that rhetoric. Because, T, I mean, maybe you could speak to this. Do you think like your brain ever stops?
No.
Like your brain just keeps going, right?
For the most part, yeah.
I legit be in my head all fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
But like
embarrassing.
But like, I'm talking about like creatively.
No, creatively.
That's what I'm saying.
No, for sure.
But what? So to you, what do you define as a creative thought? Like, what would be a creative thought to you?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I mean, I guess if whatever that you do, like,
Because you're maybe artists? Is that what you're going?
yeah, like, so, like, but I mean, like, if you do some artful, you know what I mean, if you in some kind of creative field,
Yeah.
I be thinking like
You are an artist.
your brain is always thinking about that and like always doing some fly shit in regards to whatever that art form is for real. You know what I mean, my brain be on, but I just be thinking about a bunch of different shit, but not necessarily like
creatively.
yeah, not necessarily like creative, but not necessarily creative ideas in regards to maybe this podcast or whatever else the case may be. I just be like talking to myself on some whatever shit.
That's
but like
creative.
what
Very,
is
like that's what you have to recognize that
Like,
like
totally.
because you're like making you're making like a career path or a hobby or a lane synonymous to like a person, like an adjective, like a description. Like the creative is like a person, the way that you are, the way that you think, not necessarily what you do.
Right.
You know? And so even you saying I have all these conversations with myself in my head, like that shows me you're a creative person.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not doing anything that is creating art, specifically art, but it doesn't mean that you're not a creative because you're not doing art. You know?
I agree with that. Whole 1,000%. Stand behind that because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that are out here that are not thinking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, are kind of like on some sheep vibes. And to me, creatives like set the tone of what's the next path, regardless of if it's positive or negative. We set the tone for what's the next generation is going to look like. You know what I'm saying? Small or large. You know, so like I think. Even, and that's what I'm saying, like, with T, like, I agree with her because it's like, it could be something as minute as us dressing up in the morning. And then we step outside and somebody's, like, looking at us like, I like that. I like that. I like what that person just did there. I might have to take that. And then you just, like, it's just a trickle-down effect. You get what I'm saying? It just trickles down from there on. So it's like, it could be that small, that large, with like when somebody like Ye, like fucking makes whatever the fuck, and then like all these fucking brands is stealing his shit. At the end of the day, it's just like, you know, you could be that creative, or you could be somebody that just dresses well in the morning. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Steps out, or like you just having like fucking a thought of, I don't even know. What's your average thought a day? What do you think about the most, you think, if it's not the pod?
What I think about the most? That's an interesting question. I wonder if I have one constant thought each day. I mean, on a basic level is what I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, on a very basic human level.
No, yeah.
What am I gonna eat right now?
Yeah.
I'm probably starving. But I mean, like, any other shit, I don't know. Like, really, like, what I do most of the time, though, is just, like, play out conversations in my head with people, either conversation that I think I might have or would have or have never had before. You know what I'm saying? But it's always just kind of conversations. I'm always talking to either myself or I'm imagining somebody there. But that's what I do most of the time, though. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, you know, you could just, that'll be it. I just talk to myself.
Yeah.
Constantly. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what my brain most.
But then you see how some people like might be in a routine where it's like, this is what I'm gonna eat every day. You know what I'm saying? Or like, this is what I'm gonna tap into every day. Like, this is just what I fall into every day. Like, this week I have Chinese, the next week I have Italian, the next week I have thing. But you're trying to like figure out your daily life, but then you also like might have surrounding thoughts around that. You get what I'm saying?
And that's creative, you saying?
I was saying what she's saying. I agree. I think that is creative. I think that is a creative vibe, a creative situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of people like, you know, think creatives are just these like things that, you know, that or people that they can't obtain, but it's really what she says, like, it's who you are. You know what I mean? You're born into that shit, like, or you're born with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't be doing a pod this long if you wasn't good at podding.
But that's the other thing, though, if you want to be real, like,
okay,
I think I'm good at this pod. I don't necessarily see myself as a podcaster. I'll be good on like another kind of pod. I like doing Living Black with you.
Right.
I don't really want to do this
with everybody
in any
else.
other kind of
capacity.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's interesting. That's a ball.
You feel me?
I never thought you would say that.
I'm good at this. I don't know if I'm just.
A lot of creatives feel the same way though. I'm over here. I'm debunking
No, you're not.
all your shit.
Talk to me.
Because I had the chance to meet a lot of people, and a lot of people feel the same way. Like, this is where I'm comfortable. You know, it doesn't mean that you're not a creative, but a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Like, this is my medium. You see it in music too. Like certain duos. I don't know. Like, for example, Chloe and Holly, for a long time, they felt comfortable performing together.
Yeah, right.
Just together, but it doesn't mean that they're not artists.
Yeah,
For sure not.
that's true. That's true. That's a ball. And to like piggyback on that, I think you'll do yourself a disservice if you don't do other pods. You get what I'm saying? Because high key, when you get in your bag, you're a podcaster.
Yes.
No, like A-list vibes. You get what I'm saying? Like you personally. Me, I'm just here, man.
This nigga,
I'm just here, man. I'm just like,
this nigga.
I just want to create and live in black as a platform for other creatives, for other black creatives. You get what I'm saying? But to me, I think podcasting is your lane, though. I swear I do. I'm not even laughing. I think
Do you?
I think you have a great voice. And you know, it's funny. It's funny to have this conversation on episode 197, like as if we not like 5 years in this shit. But like my thing is, for real though, I think you have a great voice. You have great thoughts, and when you're in your bag, you're hilarious, right? So like, yeah. You said that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Yeah, well,
Take these flowers.
take these flowers. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I think, you know, podcasting is your lane, you know what I mean? Regardless if, you know, aside from in Living Black, if somebody else was like, yo, I want you to do a podcast with me and shit like that, I think you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't do that shit. You get what I'm saying? In a whole different lane. You get what I'm saying? Whatever In Living Black represents, whatever that other show would probably represent, I think you should do that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You're a good podcasting, man. Top 10, man. Top 10. One thing I can always tell people, like, when it comes to Bari, this nigga's a podcaster. No, for real.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you not see yourself in that light?
I mean, I do think I'm a good podcaster.
Yeah.
But I think I'm a good podcaster on Living Black, though. You know what I'm saying? At the same time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We've been on other podcasters.
No.
Podcast.
No. I don't mean as a guest.
Okay.
I mean, like, for instance, if I were to have to helm a podcast myself,
I see.
I don't think I would. That's just out of my comfort zone. You know what I mean?
I see.
Not. I like the role I have on this pod.
I see.
Feel me?
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Like, I like what I do on here.
I see.
If it was me on some, yo, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just not who I am.
That's not who you is.
You know what I mean? Like, I like doing what I do here for real. You know what
Honestly,
I'm
I think I see a lot of podcasters also feeling that way too, that because that's why they also have like a one-man person, like somebody that orchestrates the whole conversation. Because they're the talent, but they don't feel as comfortable just holding the helm by themselves. High key though, that's a hard situation to ever be in anyway. Nobody, like Joe Rogan vibes is difficult. You know what I'm saying? Just to do a podcast alone, it's difficult. Like Joe Budden had to find a whole new cast to sit in.
For sure.
When, you know what I mean, Rory and Moore left. Like,
Sure.
he was grabbing engineers. Like, not engineers, but fucking people that was behind the scenes. I was like, yo, sit here. And the fucking fans murdered them.
Yeah.
Get off. Let's switch this shit around, blah, blah. He niggas was getting friends from everywhere. Like, it's hard to, like, just be that person only when all eyes is on you.
That's a fact.
I agree with that.
And that's a position that I've never been comfortable in.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I ever will. Like, I'm not the all eyes on me dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with that when I'm with people I'm comfortable with. You know what I mean? So if you got nothing but gang in here,
Yeah.
cool. Like, it is what it is. But I mean, I'm too reserved and laid back for that kind of spotlight.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever just be comfortable in that for real. You know what I'm saying? But
Do you think you ever step out of that comfort zone?
It's something that I am trying to work on though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like asserting.
Yeah, just be more assertive and you know, just understanding that, you know, just the importance of growth in all aspects of life. So I was just talking, matter of fact, shout out to Will. I pulled up on Will the other day. And we was talking about like solo traveling. And he was talking about like he about to do so, whatever. And I was like, yeah, like that's something I really want to do for real. Cause I feel like it would encourage me to kind of break out my comfort zone introduce myself to whoever and talk to whoever and just do some shit that I wouldn't normally do in the city because this is my home for real. But if I'm out somewhere that I don't know nothing about, you know, you're gonna want to try to make some kind of connections, whatever. So it's definitely something I do want to work on, and it'll be for my benefit. But naturally though, it's just not in me. You know what I mean? Like that's just not who I am.
I've done solo traveling. I mean, not like on some outskirts shit. Like I don't know if I could do an island alone. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. You get what I'm saying?
Right. But like,
is that what he's talking about, or he's talking about like somewhere national?
I think we was talking about in general.
In general,
yeah, he was talking about in general. Okay. Yeah, but he had mentioned Seattle. You know what I'm saying? And and like, you know, a place like Seattle, I mean, you going to?
I am,
but you going with Jerry though, right?
Well, Jerry said he will go, but I was going.
You going by
alone
anyway?
I was going by alone
so,
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, shit like that. And like, you said you have solo travel before though.
I have, like to DC though.
To DC type shit.
To DC, I've been to Baltimore by myself.
Still a thing. It's still a place that
still a.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a major thing, honestly.
You know what I mean? Like, and you, like DC, you more comfortable with, but I mean, you know,
for sure.
It's not your home for real.
No,
so you still gotta kind of, if that's not your comfort zone, you gotta break out of it a little bit at least to travel dolo and, you know what I mean, maybe connect with somebody. So, yeah, it's
a little scary, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Because you do also have the option of like not going anywhere,
right,
and staying in your hotel room,
right, and that's
doing the travel, but then staying in your hotel room or your Airbnb,
and that's what I don't want to do.
Yeah, that'll be a waste.
I'm not traveling so just to be in the behind closed doors all day and not experience shit. You feel me? So
yeah, that'll be a waste.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it would really encourage me to you know, just get in my bag a little bit. Yeah, you know what I mean, so my fault.
No, go ahead.
You solo travel? Do you solo travel? Have you ever traveled by yourself anywhere?
Yeah, my first time coming to New York City, I did it by myself.
Yeah.
And it was only a few years ago. And so I had never been. I was like, I'll move here. I decided I was moving here before I even ever visited because God told me to.
Word.
And yeah, I came by myself because I was like, I'm not waiting for nobody. Everybody's dragging their feet. I'm like, I'm going. This is what I want to do. So
Sure.
I was at the bar. I was at the club by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's that scary shit. Cause I be thinking like that all the time. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, could I move to DC? Like DC is a place I would really want to. Like this, I'm going to DC next week. So that reminds me, you're gonna have to do this again. Another early damn week, if we can.
If we can.
But yeah, I'm gonna actively look for something. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, this pod means a lot to me. We can't end this pod, but like, if there's a position for all of us to like tap into, I'm a ask, because you know it's a different vibe if you got like nothing holding you down. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the podcast is probably the only thing that I have thoughts about when it comes to like me actually moving, because then there's like, yo, you can't do this computer shit. There's like, it's just not the same. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, I mean, you could be sitting at this studio and I'm sitting at another studio in DC, but then it's just not going to give the way it's supposed to be given.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, so it got to be a situation that just works out. I don't know. But I know New York, I do want to like venture off and like have my own situation. I think New York is just like way too expensive. Like the apartments I'm looking at is actually laced. Like we talking about $2,500 for a bedroom. You get what I'm saying? One bedroom, the kitchen not even that big. Like give me a fucking kitchen. Like if you gonna charge $2,500, you gotta give me a kitchen.
You don't get no kitchen.
I don't got no kitchen.
You get a half.
I got half-ass countertop.
That's it.
A nice fridge though. They give you nice fridges, man. Those new apartments, they give you nice fridges.
You get a nice fridge?
Nah, it's a nice fridge. It's a nice fridge.
What kind of fridge they give you in new apartments? What kind of
They
fridge?
give you that silver shit. You know the silver fridge.
The fucking
Stainless steel. Exactly.
steel,
Once a fridge is stainless steel, you won.
Well, you gotta get a stainless.
Gotta get a stainless steel fridge. That's a different. Well, you know, we come from the white fridges. The fridge is white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I have had a stainless steel fridge in my.
Oh, I forgot. You from. Yeah, you live in a house. You don't need to worry about nothing. You're good.
I live in a house.
I live in an apartment in New York City, Brooklyn. All right, in the old apartments, them niggas have a white. I mean, the super got a bunch of fridges in the back just in case your shit break down. That ass. Nah? No, for real though. Like your shit break down. My shit broke down the next following day. He brought a fridge that was in the back.
They just got fridges.
They just got fridges in the back, on the back stop. That's because the apartment really owns the fridge.
The motors is running and all that. Like they
yes,
up
bro.
to date motors in the
it just works.
Wow.
You plug that bitch in, the shit works.
Gucci?
Gooch.
I did not know that.
I swear to God, my mom was blown when because you know why? The apartment complex owns everything.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Stoves too.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So because you can't bring, it has to be the certain dimensions of the apartment. So you can't just bring home a new fridge or a new fucking stove.
Like Frigidaire.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I can't buy a Samsung.
Nah,
I can't buy a smart fridge.
Nah.
You can't tell me what's in my fridge right now. You get what I'm saying?
The fridges they got produce ice. You got ice makers or no?
No.
Nah, right?
Of course not.
Okay.
It's still white.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's the low grade fridges for sure, but it's still a fridge. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, it's still a fridge for sure.
Still a fridge. But at the end of the day, I'm with you on the solo traveling, just trying to discover like what might be, best for you, or like even get outside your comfort zone and shit like that.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
That's really what it is. Just getting outside your comfort zone.
Yeah,
I feel like a great city to do that would be Chicago, honestly.
You think so?
1000%. A solo trip to Chicago might be the best vibe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like you this is what you could do. Go with your mother, right? Leave her in the hotel. Mm-hmm. You go to the bar and situations like that. You do like, whatever the fuck.
I'm about to go to Cleveland with my moms in a couple of weeks.
Oh, Cleveland.
I think next week or some shit like that.
Cleveland's such a random ass thing.
It's super random. Yeah, so, we catching the game and shit though.
Catching the game.
Games and shit.
Doing games in different states.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we gonna start with
That's
Cleveland.
a great mother and son dynamic,
isn't it?
It's really a father and son dynamic that's
Right.
like different. Like, I love that.
What? Guess what? I don't have
A father.
somebody got to.
Somebody gotta fill the position.
Somebody gotta do it.
Somebody gotta fill the position.
And luckily, my mom's is great. You know what I mean?
Somebody gotta take you to games.
She likes basketball. We do shit together. It's a great time. You know what I mean? So
Cleveland's
I have no complaints.
Cleveland's a good city, I heard. It should be fine.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going for it.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's boring and shit like that. Probably got.
I mean,
Probably could get something to eat.
Get something to eat. You're gonna catch a game. Probably go see Rock and Roll Museum.
Rock and Roll Museum. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
that's interesting.
Do some tourist shit.
Some tourist shit.
And only there for a weekend.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be in Cleveland for 2
No, you don't want to be in Cleveland.
Ohio. With all due respect.
With all due respect. Shout out to our
Anybody
Ohio
who lives
listeners.
in Cleveland, for real, we respect you.
Shout out to our Ohio listeners. I don't know if he got. I don't even know if he do that. I don't know.
We might.
We might.
I don't know, but regardless,
checked
like
in a while.
I'm not staying in Cleveland for too long.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's probably, I don't know, it might be cold.
But if you listen to this from Ohio, man, tap into Living Black and hit us in the DMs. So like, put us on or something.
Yeah, to me, like,
places to
give me a
visit
good
and shit.
restaurant. Give me a restaurant.
Yeah,
to go
for
to
sure.
or some shit. Word.
And y'all be in DC next week too, so make sure y'all tap in with me on the greatest black spots to hit up. I think I know a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm saying
I think I know a little bit, but tap in with me if it's some new shit. Yeah, I mean, I heard there's a rooftop black-owned bar that just opened up in DC. I'm trying to hit up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Let's tap in. Hit me up in the DMs, JD the Opinionator, you know the vibes. So I'm trying to see what and Living Black, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to holler at me though.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Why not?
Nah, I'm good on that. I tell you, I'm not doing that. We ain't doing none of that.
You're not doing what?
We ain't doing that.
Not doing what?
We ain't doing dating and things of that nature.
We're not dating?
No.
What if they just want to eat your ass though?
Huh?
What if they just want to eat your ass?
They just want to eat my ass, then call me.
Then
For
call
sure.
you.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Oh, you straight to your jack?
Straight to the jack.
So they did me.
Let me check your mouth first, though. Make sure your mouth good.
You gotta check your mouth, right?
Let me check your mouth first.
Gotta check your mouth. Check
Yeah.
your dentals and all that.
Yeah. Make sure. Let me see your doctor record.
Make sure you brush your tongue and all that.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You gotta brush your
I
tongue.
don't want brush your tongue though.
Gotta brush your tongue.
Brush your tongue. People forget about the tongue a lot.
I don't understand how you forget to brush your tongue. It's like the
Sometimes people might be in a rush. I don't know how niggas
thing
think.
you do.
It's the only thing you should do.
You know what I'm saying?
Brush your tongue and your teeth, man. Come on, get your shit.
So somebody hit you in the DM. Well, shorty hit you in the DM. Be like, yo, I heard you on a podcast.
Yeah.
You looking for a eater out here.
Yeah. I'm looking for a munch.
You want a munch.
I want a munch. Oh man. All right, now that's enough. Man, you babysitting that thoughts.
I was surprised you finished your shit so fast. I was like, yo, this nigga, I didn't even see you drink the whole time.
Thoughts.
That's right.
Straight bourbon whiskey. What camera is that? Is that 3? Thoughts. Straight bourbon whiskey. Tap into that.
That's right.
At creolespirits.com. If you get in trouble of ordering it, then like hit up and Living Black. We'll put you in the store or something like that.
Ask me how many awards they've won.
How many?
Multi.
Yo, you're a fucking idiot.
Multi-award
I thought you had multiple. I thought you had actually had numbers.
Multiple. They won multiple awards.
Nah, but I thought you had numbers.
They won multiple awards. Yeah. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, that means something. You feel me? Because once niggas say you won awards, they kind of sit up.
Oh, no, they sit up. They sit up. I mean? No, they sit up. And it's a good drink to sip by itself, though.
Absolutely.
I think it's really good. Like
there's no chasing.
There's no chasing in this. None of these. Every time we've been drinking this Thoughts, it has not been one chaser.
So you fuck with the Thoughts?
I haven't had it, but I'm about to have some.
You haven't had no Thoughts?
I can't wait.
Get you some Thoughts, bro.
Yeah. Get you some Thoughts, man.
1,000.
You know what I mean? I know Wolf loves it.
Absolutely. Yes, he does.
Huh?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
My brother.
That was no shade, by the way.
That wasn't shade. That wasn't shade.
Nah, I swear to God. I told him that last week.
That wasn't shade. Now, we all know.
We all like, no, there wasn't no shade. By the way, I'm the shit. Nah. You know, nigga. By the way, I am the most shadiest person ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm a shady person.
You like throw a little shade every now and again?
I absolutely love shade.
What is it about throwing shade that like gets you going for real?
I think it's hilarious. I think throwing shade is funny.
It's just not like it's part of your humor.
It's part of my humor. Like, I throw shade. I think it's hilarious. And I think like people watching and then throwing shade at the people, I think it's hilarious too. You know what I mean? I think it's funny.
What's the extent of the shade though? Cause shade could like
it could get disrespectful.
It could go like you could get like super shady for real. Like so, like what's the extent of you? Like you keep it jokey or like sometimes you might want to throw a little dig in there for real. Try to like hurt somebody.
Nah, not hurt you, but like I might throw a dig just to like be like funny, but also truthful at the same time. Like clean that up. Like, oh, yeah, you keep sitting your ass on the pillows. That's good. Sorry.
He'll go with the pillows.
Yeah, I know. It's a thing. First of all, I just want to be honest with people that listen to Living Black often. If you do listen to Living Black often, you know I got a problem with women sitting their ass on the pillows. And it's just a fact. Women sit their ass on your pillows that you lay your head on.
I just don't understand.
They just sit high. And they get on your bed.
I just don't.
I don't know why your whole ass got to be on my pillow, but it's okay. I throw shade. If I tell you about it one time, and I say this, I'm like, it's all right, you just gotta sit your whole ass on my pillow. It's all good. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's jokey.
Yeah, that's fun.
But it's truth to it. You get what I'm saying? It's never to hurt. You can't throw shade to hurt. That's when it becomes malicious. And I don't do malicious.
You throw subs?
Oh, do I throw subs? Sometimes I throw subs. You know, as a grown man in this grown age, man, I throw subs a lot less. Right? Mm-hmm. But sometimes I can't help but just go on Twitter and just say some shit. Like, look at this bitch, man. Like, look at this girl. I say shit, but now I just like automatically be like, I shouldn't do that. So I might delete it. You know what I mean? Or I might not. And you might see it. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I gotta stop that.
Yeah,
I'm getting better.
Yeah, come on, man.
First of all, I used to be worse, man. Like, listen, I'm a human being. Sure. I'm only 27. I'm trying to get better.
No, you got some.
In life. You get what I'm saying? I got some time.
You know what I mean?
I got time. I got some time. We all throw subs. You don't throw subs? No. I don't even know why I asked Bari.
I don't.
T, do you throw subs?
Not anymore. Maybe when I was younger, but I can't.
You can't.
You can't, right?
And also you got, especially if it's on social media, you got so many people that really be into it. Like, me, like I rather just...
Yeah, like I don't want niggas in my personal business.
I agree with that. Like, so that's why I throw it on Twitter. Nobody has me.
Because people don't follow you.
Nobody has me on Twitter.
I follow you for real.
Nobody has me on Twitter, man. Twitter is just like my vibe, just to get my shit off. Like, sometimes I feel like I gotta say it. You get what I'm saying?
Now, let me ask you this, though.
What?
Because you do have, like, if you would just, like, write it down in your notes, would it not hit the same for you?
Oh, nigga, can't hit the same.
But like, so what is it about posting it on social media that is different than just writing it down in your notes? Because you're still writing it down, but you really want the person to see it though. Is that the thing for you? Like that's why I feel like that's people do it.
Like, I mean, just to like have like a short dig.
Yeah, because you really want the person to see that you subbing them. You know what I mean? Like you kind of wanted to keep it going a little bit. You know what I mean? Or else you would have just not write it or keep it personal for real. Yeah. But the fact that you putting it on social media that anybody can see it, you want it to be a thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you want it to be a thing. That's how I view subbing.
Yeah, two things could be true. You're definitely right. You're definitely right. And I could also write it in my notes, but I do want you to feel it. If you could.
So let me get some of
Let me get some of them thoughts.
Yeah, get. Nah, yeah. Pull up, get some thoughts.
And also let us know if we got if we gotta get out of here like right now. So good.
We're just gonna get some weed, but
Oh, you'll get some weed.
Oh yeah, nah.
y'all hour and 20 in. I don't know if you.
Oh, we are 20 in?
Oh, we
no,
hour
let's
and
end it.
20
No,
in?
let's end this.
Oh,
Let's end this pod. Let's end the pod.
wow.
Let's end this pod.
That was an
No,
hour
that
and
was
20?
an hour 20?
Nah,
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, these seats is magic.
Hey, don't put me in these seats again.
There's something in these leather chairs.
I didn't even know we was doing that.
I know it was hour and 20.
I promise you, I would have left a long time ago.
That didn't feel like,
okay.
I could easily keep talking.
Yeah. It's a problem. But the engineers, they have to do things.
No, you're not. Please, please.
Let's get out of here.
I don't want to back anybody up.
Listen, y'all. Listen next week for me to answer that question that Bari had asked, because that was a deep question. I want to think about that too. I want to bask in it.
Sure, please.
Maybe I'm a better person next week. But anyways, love, peace, and light and unity in the universe. Rest in peace. Takeoff.
Word.
Shout out to Thoughts.
Facto.
And T. Thank you again.
Peace, gang.
I am JD. This is Bari, and we out of here and living black. Peace. That was good.
That was dope. Damn. That was a good one.
That was a great pod.
Hour and 20. Wow.
Hour and 20? What the fuck?
I feel like the old days. Right
That
there.
did feel like the old days.
Just talking and shit.
Just talking.
Man, I like that. That was dope.
I missed that.